What is up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back in the building. Before we get started, let me go ahead and cue our guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe I was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing.
What is up, guys? Thank you for another show today, joining another show. It's your boy Blackrue in the building. What's up, Blackrue crew? What is up, crypto warriors? See who's in the house. What's up, Serious Bach? Again, guys, calling it. Bull Run has arrived. Part 2 we're going over today. Be sure to check out on the channel. I'm going to share the screen here. Entire screen, share audio. Boom, 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 boom. And then be sure to come on over to the channel, www.darkhorsewatcher.com or YouTube at Blackrue. We're going to go ahead and go in there, www.darkhorsewatcher.com. Boom, 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 boom. And we are here. Be sure to go over here. I went live yesterday and I called it. I called, by saying called it, I mean I'm calling it. I'm saying right now, Bull Run has started. Okay, it has started officially. We'll get into a little bit of it today. Why I say that, but definitely come over and check out. Bull Run has officially started. That's the first part of what we're going to get into the second part of today. And is Cardano dead? Okay. And as always, if you have any questions, just go ahead and put the questions in the chat. We'll get to those at the end. Excuse me. So let's start out. Is Cardano dead? And by the way, guys, shout out to the patrons. Patrons are doing very nice, especially considering this bull run that just officially kicked off. One of the things which I gave the patrons was DAG. It had climbed pretty much over 50%, all the way up to 3.3, with this little spurt that we have here. Fully expected to go more than that. Last bull run, it was as high as like 46 cents. If we zoomed all the way out here. But yeah, shout out to the patrons, less than a cup of coffee there. And if you can't afford the Patreon, you could always super chat. That's a way. But also, we have completely free for you the Telegram chat. Shout out to our moderator E in the Telegram chat. He shares a lot of good information in there. Tons of people who share really great information. Sniper 4, Ace, Cryptwork, Courtney Johnson, CPW. Like the name goes on. Like the names just go on and on and on here. Shout out to Solo for joining the Telegram chat. Yeah, completely free for you guys to join there. So let's get into, is Cardano dead? Okay. Now, so there's a certain reason why I'm saying this. Is Cardano dead? The main reason is midnight. Okay. So we have a news article here going back to November of last year, right? Oops, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Hopefully I didn't close it here. I may have closed it. Okay, I think I've closed it. Just give me a second here. I'll pull it back up. Okay, there we go. So this is an article going from November of last year. Cardano is launching a new privacy blockchain and token. Okay. So off its face, it seems like, okay, you are launching a separate token and blockchain. But if you dig a little deeper in, they do say that it's being deployed around Cardano. So midnight, okay? So, some things to note about Midnight here. Midnight, which is underpinned by zero knowledge proof technology, remember that it's going to be important for later. So, Midnight zero proof technology is one of the many side chains now being deployed around Cardano. Okay, um, so that part's a little bit misleading from the article because it seems like it's a different blockchain altogether. And it's a Cardano, but it's a quote unquote a side chain and will go beyond previous privacy coin projects by delivering zero knowledge proof smart contracts. Charles Hoskinson said during an interview at Edinburgh University in Scotland on Friday. Okay, so clearly, kind of up the technology. It seems like Cardano a little bit behind by certain technology standards, including zero knowledge proofs, in which is why he employed and or deployed Midnight here. Okay, we have another article here, basically saying the same thing here, and this is from 223, quite the date there. Um, and again, it just says Midnight's a side chain. It's gonna deploy zero knowledge proofs and stuff like that. So now to me, this is duplication because before I get into why that's duplication, let's see who else is in the house over here. Okay, so keep going here. Um, why this is duplication, we got over here Ergo. So Ergo was already a zero knowledge proof project that's on the Cardano blockchain. So why are you building Midnight if you already have Ergo? That's one of the big questions to ask or to wonder about. It's a market cap of almost 60 million here. Here, give me a second here. So if we come down here and look at the tags, what you'll notice is Cardano ecosystem. You'll see here zero knowledge proofs. So it's kind of there's some duplication there, right? And you would think, with this being Cardano and Cardano having leadership and stuff like that, there would be no duplication. Why are you creating a new zero knowledge proof technology when you already have one that's attached to your ecosystem? But this is not the first time that duplication and things like this has happened, right? Case in point, the Cardano side chains, okay? Or excuse me, stable coins. So we got the DJED stablecoin, which right now DJED stablecoin is kind of reminiscent of Terra Luna, if you will. Okay, you can get this stablecoin by minting by kind of buying and burning Cardano. So DJED is this over collateralized ADA backed stablecoin contract on the Cardano network. It operates by keeping a reserve of base ADA and minting and burning stable coins and reserve coins. So kind of like how Terra Luna operated. Okay, um, the contract maintains pegs of stable coins to a target price of buying and selling stable coins. Um, pretty much how Terra Luna worked. This is DJed, but then also like right behind DJed, they have an announcement to have where is it here? Cardano based stablecoin USDA in the market early 2023. They said early 2023, and we haven't heard anything else about it really. I tried looking around for some extra info, and we're going to show you that info in just a second here. This is just freezing up on me here. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened there. Okay, there it is. So this says, Emergo, the official commercial arm and founding entity, a founding entity, Cardano plans to launch USDA, which sounds just the food organization, a US pegged stablecoin around early 2023. Okay, will be fully fiat backed, regulatory compliant stablecoin in the Cardano ecosystem. So you can assume DJED is not that. But, to me, it's a little bit of duplication. Why didn't you kind of work with the people who made DJED, which is Cody, to make this kind of regulated? Like, why is this cation going on? And this whole stablecoin was before midnight. So that's the thing that really bothers me. So I was looking for some information on USDA, and then I found this Reddit post, and somebody's like, "Hey, whatever happened to USDA?" And then if you go further down in the Reddit post, they just say, "Okay, it's pushback," right? But then telling someone says Emergo is Cardano's biggest mistake. And it does seem like Emergo just does stuff and really doesn't deliver on it. Case in point, Ergo. Why are you creating Midnight if you already have Ergo? I don't get it, right? So is Cardano dead? I don't know. I would say no, it's not. It's not dead, but these moves are making me question the chain a little bit. Okay, it's making me question things on Cardano's end just a little bit. Does it seem like Charles has some World Economic Forum backing? It does seem like that to me. That you know Charles does have some World Economic Forum backing, and sometimes, right, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And as long as he's kind of on the good side with those guys, I think these will be okay for him. But some of these moves, man, they seem questionable, and like the ship isn't being led right. All right, so I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What's up, Casper Holstein? What is up, Ace? I'm not buying it. Well, not anymore. What's up, Serious Bot? And I'm not trying to completely just FUD Cardano. By the way, like I don't want to influence anyone. If you want to buy Cardano, I do think it will do good in the next bull run or whatever, right? I do think that, but seeing things like this, it makes me feel like, okay, if I was going to deploy some money over there, I might deploy it with some companies that I think may have better leadership, maybe Casper like CSPR, maybe Hedera, maybe some things like that. Maybe I'm not deploying as much in Cardano as I I was once going to because of things like this, right? Um, yeah, it's just a little questionable. Um, Based off what I told you. Let me go ahead and close our Telegram here. So again, with that being said, let's see if anyone else has any CSPR for sure. What's up, Jay? I'm holding ADA. I already have, but I'm not buying any more. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at with it. Even though again, I do think they'll have a good bull run. I'm just it's moving below a couple projects for me now. One of which, like I said, being Casper. Okay, and here we are, guys. The bull run is here. To change topics, bull run is here. Like we had hypothesized a couple months ago, right? There was a possibility that the bull run may hit early. Now, I'm not going to go as deep into it as I did yesterday, but bottom line, if you look at the Bitcoin chart, what you'll notice is we're higher than the previous high for the year. Um, and if you look at what I said about that yesterday, you understand from me, that means hey, bull run's here. It's here. Um, Basically a whole. Let's just say you thought it was going to go bullish on the halving, then it's here a whole 6 months early. 6 months early. Or if you thought like last year it was going to go bullish 6 months after the halving, it's here a whole year early. Bull run that started. Okay. Um, Now, what that means for us is okay, we know it started. We're not kind of foolishly trying to wait for like 19K Bitcoin or 12K Bitcoin. I think that ship has sailed now. It is sailed. Um, However, are there still deals out here? Yes, they are. You look at things like H bar. You look at things like a lot of things, right? We just got through looking at um, DAG, right? What do you think about DAG? It's we know it's partnered with the DoD, right? Do you think companies like BlackRock might possibly be interested in DAG, right? Considering BlackRock and all the things they're into for the U.S., right? Sounds to me like that's something they might be interested in, right? HBAR again, we know that they're connected with they have a connection to FedNow via Drop, uh, a payment service that's connected to Hedera. Would BlackRock possibly have any interest in these guys? Possibly, maybe so, right? How about Energy Web Token, another gem that I gave to the patrons this week? Shout out to the patrons. This thing was sitting at $1.69 when I told them about it, right? This week went all the way up to like $2. Here had a little pullback to 189. We already know BlackRock mentioned this in a newsletter. BlackRock, let's see, energy. Let's just bring that newsletter up right quick, or at least the article that mentions that BlackRock mentioned them. Here you go. Energy Web Token jumps 25% after BlackRock gives. And you can see here, we don't have to click on it, but Energy Web Token has jumped to a 25% high at $3.18 Thursday after it was mentioned in a BlackRock press release. So at the very least, if it goes back to 318, that's almost a 2x there, right? But considering all that it has going for it as far as like um I'm sorry, wrong one here. Considering all it has going for it as far as like carbon credits go, and just energy tokens, if you will, would it be so hard to see this getting back to a high of $23, right? Would it be too hard to think of it like that? No, I don't think so. I definitely don't think so, right? And depending on how far they want to go with the C change, right? Just trying to use a little code here, C change, you know what I mean? Depending on how far they want to go with that, maybe it makes it even more lucrative to broker energy assets back and forth because you're going to be carbon credit limited to the assets you can use, to how much carbon you can or cannot use, right? So that makes coins like Energy Web Token um, a lot more valuable if it's going to be a part of that ecosystem. What's up, Courtney Johnson? How's it going? Still bullish on Gala? Um, I am still bullish on Gala, but I'm less bullish on games now. Um, I'm way less bullish on games because at the end of the day, games are going to be games. Like music's just going to be music. Like you just want to go listen to the music you want to listen to, and you can do it already, mostly via YouTube. So I'm less bullish on stuff like that and more bullish on stuff that's like payment systems, um, infrastructure, energy, like you know, carbon credit type stuff, climate change stuff. Um, what else off the top of my head? DeFi stuff, right? Um, AI stuff, Internet of Things stuff. Um, I am interested in kind of metaversey type of stuff, but and you can kind of say Gala has its own metaverse, but I am a little less bullish on games themselves. What is this sequence sequency I keep hearing about? I'm not sure what that is, Jay. I'm out on Cardano and Charles. Don't trust them. I don't think it's back yet. Bet we go down to 20 before the end of the year. Thanks for your time, fam. Oh, Ace, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. If if we do that, I would love it. I would really love it, bro. I would really love it. But the way it's looking to me, I don't know. I don't see it. I just really don't see it. Um, yeah, I don't see it, bro. Like, can we get back down to like 25, 24? Maybe, but I don't see 20, bro. I just don't see it. Is the ICP is ICP the project that doesn't utilize web cloud banks? Yes, ICP, like it kind of directly connects to Bitcoin. It's almost as if you're already on their network. It kind of reminds you of a quant in that way. They're trying to do the same thing with Ethereum. I don't know if they got that done yet, but also Vitalik Buterin has been quoted as saying that they're a sister network to Ethereum. So yeah, ICP is one of those ones that's that's a nice buy considering all the things that they're doing. Jay, you know what I think about that. Straight up, I would say yes. I would say yes to that. And there's a whole bunch of clues there, including himself calling himself the sixth god, and if you guys know who Moloch, you would know who what I'm talking about. Moloch is mentioned in the Bible, and he does call himself November's very own OVO. Y'all got to look into that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Maybe I should have a crypto and conspiracy show about that. Um, we need a Black Swan event to reach a lower BTC price. Um, Give us all the clues, please. Well, I would love to give you the clues, but since I'm on my crypto channel and I don't want, certain people, YT to mess with me, and since I'm on King and Zay's channel, I'm not trying to get them any heat like that. So I'll say that for like a crypto and conspiracy. Jay, be sure to join the Telegram, and I can let you know when we do a show like that. Because I kind of did give clues, but I can't give any more just because I'm on King and Zay's channel like that. I'm not trying to get them, anything, coming to their channel that wouldn't be prudent, if you will. Um, I don't know about Black Swan to get lower prices. I know that in December, they're probably going to be people are going to move around their portfolios and stuff like that. So in December, we probably get a pullback because they always say Christmas rally never happens, and it always pulls back every single time. So so December, we're probably going to have a little pullback, but let's see what happens here. Excuse me, guys. I don't know what I'm going through right now. Let's see what happens here with this lunar eclipse. Okay. Um, I'm kind of thinking that the lunar eclipse is going to have us pull back, especially after going so much up so much. And the lunar eclipse is going to be the 10th um, October. Yeah, October 28th through 29th. Okay. So lunar eclipse is coming, and of course, um, thank you for the $5 super chat. E appreciate that. And OMC, if you're watching, man, I know last show you gave me a $10 super chat. OMC, I just want to say thank you for that. It was at the very very end of the show, but I just want to make sure you know that I saw it, and I just want to give you that acknowledgement, man. Any bit helps, bro. Really appreciate that. Ooh, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I swear I need to do more crypto and conspiracy shows because those conspiracy shows actually get really good numbers. Like they get super super good numbers. Like people like to get entertained more than they like crypto, unfortunately. So yeah, I got to get back to doing my crypto and conspiracy shows, Jay. Stay tuned. I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna get back to that. My bags are going to do nicely with your help and knowledge. Thanks, E. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Is Haskell leading to Cardano's slow enterprise adoption? If so, what's the benefit of Haskell? Thanks. Um, I don't know if it's Haskell per se. I think it's just like right now, the way Cardano's architected, they just it's not nothing that they can do about it. And you're right that they're built using Haskell, and I don't know if that's it specifically, but if it is, it's like you're kind of stuck. You can't, you know what I mean? Like you can't really just you're stuck with what you chose, right? I know a lot of people are trying to use Rust. Um, Bitcoin, I believe, uses C++. It's some it's interesting. It's interesting. So yeah, Cardano's kind of just stuck right now because of that. Um, but it's like what can you do? So I think that's kind of going into it. That's kind of why they're just I don't want to say starting over, but it kind of feels like that with midnight, right? Hey, decentralized, you firing up a conspiracy channel too? Hey man, maybe we can maybe we can collaborate, do something together and have a two a two host channel. That would be fun. Let me know, bro. Go ahead and join the Telegram. Maybe we can rap about it. Is Link a must-have in your portfolio? I think so. Link, you can kind of think of Link almost like a mini quant. A lot of the things that quants kind of trying to do to like interoperate, be an operating system between different cryptos. Link is trying to do the exact same thing. In fact, you kind of have a beef between the Link and quant communities. Um, but of course, quant like they Gilbert Verdian wrote his own ISO standard, so like I don't know, like it's a beef, but like they're both good choices. Like you can't go wrong with either one, bro. You really can't. But yeah, I think it's a must-have in your portfolio, and that is another one. Again, shout out to the patrons. I told them about that 3 weeks ago. While it was at $7, it's currently sitting at 11. So, um, so I'm saying, guys, like it's nice to have the Patreon while things are boring, because once they're hot, like they're hot, and you can't necessarily predict it. It's fake news, because to be honest with you, like the whole thing with the BlackRock thing, BlackRock ETF, first it started out fake news. They said everybody said it was fake news, but the Bitcoin stayed high, and then all of a sudden the BlackRock thing was on the DTCC's website, and then here we go, boom, God candle. Cardano and other projects are going to have to update their projects with the latest features to stay competitive with Lure. Yeah, yep, exactly. It's really funny that we see things like Solana, like possibly having a deal with Visa, but a lot of people say that like Solana's like Fugazi fake technology. So it's like, what can you believe? But then you look at things like that are block DAGs, right? Um, they say the DAG technology is way better than the blockchain technology, but it's more centralized. So I think that's why I feel like at the end of the day, it's going to be more about who you know than like your technology. Like technology is going to be good and all, but I would give an advantage to who you know over your actual technology. Um, but some of the greatest technology ones out there would probably be Caspa, DAG. Um, I think it's Raditz. I almost always say it wrong. XRD, RADIX. I think Raditz. Those are some of the ones with the best technology. But are they going to be better than Quant and XRP and Hedera at the end of the day? I don't know, right? Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, and it'd be cool if I could if decentralized and I can link up and do a two-person show. Those always end up going better when it comes to the whole conspiracy realm. That would be awesome. Um, have you looked at BTTC? It seems to have similar to Link and Quant, and it's cheap. Tell me what you think. Okay, let's look at it right quick. And I know, shout out to I don't know if that's what you're. Is it BTTC, or am I reading this wrong? Let me know which ones you're talking about, Courtney Johnson. Um, and shout out to my guy Max over at Maximus Crypto. He just did a pretty interesting video on BSV. I suggest everyone go and check it out. Let me pull up Maximus Crypto's site right quick. So he had an interesting video on. So yeah, this is Maximus Crypto, my guy Max. Go ahead and check him out. He came over from My Crypto Talk Now. I know those guys had some type of falling out and it's still going, but I'm still supporting Max, man. He's a cool dude. Definitely go over, check his channel out if you haven't already. He had a very interesting video about BSV, which is like Bitcoin, like a fork of Bitcoin Cash by Craig Wright, who claims he's Satoshi. Go check out that video because it was pretty interesting to me. It made me pick up some BSV. I'm not going to talk about BSV because Max is talking about it, but yeah, definitely go over and check his channel out. Oh man, hope I'm not frozen. I swear to God, it always does this. Every time I go and say, check out Max's channel, my gen just freezes up. I don't know why. They're hating on my guy over here. Well, I might have to restart. Sorry about that, guys. Froze for a second there. I lost all my chat stuff. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me reload because I lost my chat. Okay, hopefully that did it. Let me see if my chat came back. All right, so if you guys type in the chat within the last like a minute, if you can just type it again because I can't see anything here on my chat window. So I know you just typed something, Courtney, right? Um, if y'all can just hit me with those chats again, I would appreciate it. My apologies, y'all. Very will do well as Reggie wins his cases. I'll probably buy more Crow instead of keep staking. Okay. Yeah, good stuff for Reggie, man. I hope he wins his case. Like I really, really hope he wins his case. For BSV, I'm just buying it on Bitmart right now. Um, I haven't moved it into a wallet at all yet. Um, but yeah, I'm just getting it on Bitmart at the moment. But yeah, good for Reggie, man. Good for Reggie, because you know the patent game is such a nasty game, bro. It's a nasty game. It's like technically if you get something like 15% different, like technically you can file a new patent on it or something like that. It's just crazy. So like that whole thing is like just the whole patent game is just crazy. So I really hope that he gets everything he deserves for that, man. It'll probably skyrocket, bro. I can't even like it depends on how he wins. Like I think just off news it'll go up like 2 or 3x, right? But it all depends on what happens. Does Reggie get a settlement? Does he get a percentage? Like my guess is they would probably want to give him a settlement, but my other guess is he probably wouldn't want a settlement. Like if it's me, like okay, you giving me a percentage in perpetuity. You know what I mean? Like everybody's give me a percentage in perpetuity. But I don't know. Like who knows, bro? Who knows? Because we look at certain things like Star Wars and different TV shows where people get like residuals. People living their lives off of residuals, bro. Right? So it's like if I was Reggie, I would want residual basically. But maybe a settlement's fine too. I don't know. I don't know like who his lawyers are or what he's like holding out for, or what people suggest is best for him. But like how it's his patent. If he got there first, he deserves to win. He deserves to win. And people do this all the time. So like, you know what I mean? If it's cool for people to do, why can't it be cool for Reggie to do? You know what I mean? So good for him, bro. I'm rooting for him. Okay, Credo. Okay, let's take a look at that right quick. It's like they trying to take advantage of that whole that name, like Credo Motwa. He's like this I think African chief who says things about like the beginning of the world and stuff like that. I don't know if he's still alive. I think he's not anymore. But okay. So was as high as $9, sitting at 5 cents now. Market cap's 34 mil. If it was fully diluted, it would go to 113. So a little over like like 3x of times that they could dilute on you. So gotta believe it 5 cents it's reached its lowest level. They're probably not gonna dump any more. They'll probably wait for it to pump. again before they dump again. You got one would think, okay, one would think that, but no, that possibility is out there. It's definitely out there. It says it's quantum resistant, which I only know of a couple that are quantum resistant, like I believe Raditz is, and I believe Algorand is, and those are the only two I know off the top of my head. Atomic Swaps wallet, layer two. Okay. What is it, a layer two to? Ethereum? Yep, seems so. Okay. Let's look at the Twitter, shall we? Or should I say X? I keep calling Twitter when I should be calling it X. Okay. The Q, the the 17th letter, of course. People were really gaga over Q's not too long ago, right? A decent following here. Crypto Mason is following it here. Uphold CEO's following it. You know, that's like that's like my gauge. If he's following it, it's like okay, score. So we're taking a look, right? That's like my bar. I swear to God, it is. Let's see here. So once I see Dr. Martin following it, I really, I really value the things that he follows. Um, so I have to do a little deeper dive, but since he's following it, I kind of like it, which probably means it may make its way over to Upwork. They don't show Upwork on here as a platform for whatever reason. Um, I don't know why. Maybe they're competitors to Binance, or I don't know if Binance owns this. I think they do, but they don't, for whatever reason, they don't show Upwork on here. So yeah, he's watching it. I have to do a deeper dive on this, but yeah, uh, definitely worth of a watch. I have to look into what makes them different from everyone else. Let's see here. Anthony Foy. Have to look at their team too. I love it that they put their team on here. They put their investors. So apparently Celsius Foundation, Quant, they might want to remove that now. Kinetic Capital. So they got some decent investors. Okay. So yeah, definitely got to do a little bit more background research into this guy. But for right now, it seems like it's something. It definitely seems like it's something. What's up, HBCU maker? I posted a vid about 10T and all the companies that are they're invested in. Cradle is just one of them. 10T is also invested in Ledger, eToro, and a bunch of other companies. Yeah, eToro. eToro was supposed to go public via a SPAC, and they didn't do it. I was really sad about that. Um, if he's suing them, I don't see it being good for them. Well, Coinbase has deep pockets, but it just depends on how they choose to handle it. You know what I mean? Like maybe because Reggie seemed like he wanted to handle it in a quiet manner. He seemed like he wanted to. So maybe they do just handle it in a quiet manner, and then the people who are in the know, and Veritasium will go up. Like people will know, even though like they probably won't put it that much in the news, because it's Coinbase, right? And it's Reggie. I don't know any of Reggie's past other than like people like seem to say that there's something in like there was something extra there. But I do know that he had the patent is his. He had it first. So hey, pay the man his money. Like they say, Johnny KGB, pay him his money. Okay, pay the man, break him off. He had it first. Give it to him. Uh, is there any chance of a recession in the works and Bitcoin falls back to the high teens? I doubt it. Passive income. I sincerely doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. And check out last show for why. I went into like a 20-minute breakdown of that, and I hate to have to go through like TA for a second time. So just check out the show yesterday. I really do not think that it goes back down to the high teens, and I tell you why on the chart yesterday. Um, and it's the Bull Run his officially came show. Check that out. Wherever the bond yield curve inverts, there's always a recession, and it's inverting now. Um, I don't follow those too well, or too much. Check me out when I go on with Dion. The show thing is already up. I have it up for tomorrow. And thank you for tagging that in our Telegram. But the show is actually going to happen on Sunday because Dion has another interview. Check out Dion's interview, by the way. He's going to interview Maker Lee, um, inventor of Jesus coin. So he's going to do that tomorrow, Thursday. I don't have a show tomorrow, so it's perfect. Go over, check my guy Dion out at MYC Network Crypto. So check him out, MYC Network. He's going to interview Maker Lee, the creator of Jesus meme token. Um, so yeah, check him out. So yeah, like I was saying, passive income. I don't follow that stuff too much as far as like recession, not recession, all of that. For me, it's all about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin chart, and that's it. Because I'm kind of focused mostly on the crypto and a little bit on the stock, and I'm only really kind of interested in its chart, and what it's doing. Um, you know, Using those charts could be an additional tool. It's just not one I utilize at this moment. Okay, I'd rather utilize the astrology and like moon cycles, um, eclipses when it comes to different things like that instead of a recession chart. I truly do believe, that things like moon cycles, things like eclipses, they very much operate how we work on this world, just like, ladies have their monthly visitor, if you know what I mean. Every kind of full moon cycle, like it, and they say that on full moons, more activity tends to happen in which like hospitals fill up and stuff like that. Like the stars really do have an effect on us, and it's a reason why different cultures chose to harvest at a certain time and harvest not harvest at a certain time, and had things like Saturnalia or Christmas on a certain time. There's a reason why we do our taxes on a certain time. All of this has to do with the stars and what's going on above us. Um, yeah, that stuff's really important. I think it's more important than the reception things to me. Um, Also, AI projects are running well as well. Covalent's another one that I've been wanting to kind of get a bag of and look more into. Fetch, AGIX, and GRT are moving. All good coins. Definitely check those out that E just talked about right there. Very, very good coins when you're looking in the AI space. Okay. Um, Particularly Fetch and AGIX are leaders there. GRT is like an infrastructure play there. Probably going to be really big into metaverse as well. And Covalent, I have to take a little bit more of a look into that. But as I understand it, I believe Covalent is more like a oh God, it's escaping me. Oracle. Covalent's more like kind of like an Oracle. Treasury yield curve. Oh yeah, and again, like okay, passive income. Now I know why I said Dion. So Dion talks about a lot of that. So check us out on Sunday. That might be a question, so a couple questions that I asked Dion because he looks into those type of things, whereas I tend to look more like, is there eclipse coming? Is there, what's happening with the moon phases? Like, is there anything happening in history? Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, is this like the anniversary of like the Great Depression or, stuff like that? Yeah, I think Covalent might be a sleeper too. Low key, low key. We should invest in stocks of all the crypto exchanges. That reminds me. Exactly. E 100%, dude. We should invest in stocks of crypto exchanges after they go public in the next bear market, and add them to our Roths as well. That reminds me of other plays like Robinhood and SoFly. They do offer crypto as well, and certain people will be more, apt to use that instead of using Coinbase and keeping Coinbase wallet. So that also makes Square or Cash App, the block, if you will, the block more appealing too. So those are two, or at least three to watch out for there. So Square or the block, I think the ticker is still SQ for Square. Um, Robinhood, which is Hood, is the symbol for that one, I believe, and then SoFi, which I think is SoFi, is the symbol for that. SOFI. Face purple cry. uh, I'll check out yesterday's show. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I just don't want to go over the TA two times, man. Yeah, we do have to do that crypto stock show. Maybe I do that on Tuesday. Because like there's just so many good ones out there. And by the way, guys, we're looking at like electrical vehicle stocks are a real good deal right now too. But if we look at a lot of the electrical vehicle stocks right now, it seems like they're getting shorted like tons. So I think electrical vehicle stocks are going to go even further down. They are getting shorted like a mofo out here. If you look at ChargePoint, I never thought I'd see ChargePoint at under $3. It has like 25% short interest on ChargePoint. Like, I don't know what's going on with ChargePoint. I don't know if they're in financial troubles, but ChargePoint is getting shorted like GameStop like shorted right now. So I don't know what's going on with ChargePoint, but I don't know if they're going out of business or what, but somebody's not saying something about ChargePoint because they are being shorted like a mofo. Okay. Um, check out ChargePoint. I really don't understand what's going on there. I think there's some news that's not being let loose to us because for it to have that much short interest, it's crazy. Um, but yeah, electrical vehicle stocks are another one that we need to look at too because it's the whole sector after Tesla went down, or yeah, after Tesla went down, like a lot of stuff is at insane, like crazy lows right now. What's up, Natish? But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for coming through. I don't know why I keep having those issues with the internet. I just gotta bear with it, or maybe I might try it on my different computer here one day. But yeah, catch me on Sunday. I'll be on here with Dion on Sunday. I don't know the time yet, and yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through. You know it. Appreciate every single one of you. Um, get at me. Hopefully, the guys that I said to join the Telegram join the Telegram, and hopefully, you guys might see me doing a double a conspiracy show with a partner. That might be nice. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. I'm out. Peace.